a judicial inquiry has cleared all government officials of long-standing charges of corruption in a multi-billion-dollar arms deal. The 4-year inquiry into one of the biggest political controversies in the country found there was no evidence to support widespread allegations of bribery, fraud and corruption. President Jacob Zuma summarized the findings of the commission in a statement. He said he had received the 3-volume report at the end of last year and he would now release it to the public. The charges, which relate to the arms deal signed in 1999 when President Zuma was the deputy president, were dropped allegedly because of interference in the prosecution case. President Zuma was accused of accepting bribes from international arms manufacturers to influence the choice of weaponry.
The widespread allegations of bribery, corruption and fraud in the arms procurement process, especially in relation to the selection of the preferred bidders and costs, have found no support or collaboration in the evidence, oral or documentary, placed before the commission.
Well, let's get you more on that now. CCTV's Angelo Coppola is joining me live from Johannesburg. Angelo, critics have already denounced the findings as a cover-up. What more can you tell us about this situation?
Well, the opposition political parties have reacted with a mixture of shock, horror and acceptance. The original whistleblower in this case was Patricia de Lille, and she says that the findings were predetermined but not unexpected. She says that the parameters were designed to protect the president, in fact. And another opposition leader earlier today asked how the president's then financial advisor could be found guilty of corruption in terms of the arms deal, and yet his client, the president now, got off scot-free. The DA says that the inquiry cost taxpayers around 113 million rand, which is close to $9 million, and that it was a total waste of time. Meanwhile, the EFF, that's the second opposition party in Parliament, says that they're considering their options. Beatrice?
Well, Angelo, so is it over now, or what follows next? Or does this mean the graft allegations in the government arms deal will now be confined to history?
Well, the president and the ruling party were at pains to say that the findings that were presented today should bring the arms deal issue to an end. The president has called for closure on the matter, but that's highly unlikely. The EFF, in fact, has said that they'll consider taking this matter back to the Constitutional Court. Meanwhile, in probably the hardest hitting statement today, the UDM General Bantu Hulumisa called for an independent judicial commission of inquiry and suggested that this report should be classified as an interim report. He says, and I quote, "The old adage that the troughs have changed, however the pigs remain the same, is appropriate to describe this current situation." Those are strong words from the General, and this matter certainly hasn't run its full course just yet. Beatrice?
Strong words from the General. Angelo Coppola joining us there from Johannesburg. Thank you.